Hello everybody, welcome to another demo during Steam Next Fest. This is the demo for Maze Mice from the creator of Luck Be a Landlord. So hopefully some very interesting stuff in here. Let's just jump into a new game, see what we're working with. Choose your character. Filbert. Hello Filbert. Use up, down, left, right to move. Use enter to select. Collect dots, level up, avoid cats. Time only moves when you move. Alright. I can see sleeping cats. Where's the dots? Dots are on the right. Hairball. All enemies take 6 damage. Cooldown 1.5 seconds. Thump. Deal 160 damage to all enemies in a 2.5 tower radius. Cooldown 5 seconds. Flame Trail. Leave behind flames that deal 5 damage per second. Last 1.2 seconds. How do we use this? Right, so the cats are following and they're mad. Shoot 8 homing needles that deal 12 damage each, cooldown 3 seconds. Deal 160 damage to all enemies in a 2.5 tower radius, to cooldown 5. Attract all pickups in a 0.75 tower radius. Give me knitting needles. Okay, while the cats simply cannot get me, I feel like I have nothing to fear. But we'll see how that changes as soon as something else becomes a problem. Give me the shiny pebble. Deal 160 damage, 25 max HP, knitting needles. Let's go level 2 knitting needles. Now, here's the thing. If this trail of cats gets too long, I could end up in a situation where I can't maneuver past a corner or something. So there's that to keep in mind. I also have no idea if these cats are actually dying. There's a strange blue cat in the top left corner. Ghost or something. Unsure. Let's go with more knitting needles. So we have a ghost cat going around the gaff. Even bigger knitting needles? Sure. There's another ghost cat. Ghost cats cannot go through the teleporters. That's good knowledge. Another shiny pebble. This could be a problem. If I go get that now, is the trail of cats going to give me enough room to get by? It is. Okay. Let's avoid those guys, please. We can also do hops around like that. Give me some more max HP and we'll run away from those guys. I'm waiting for like the really big impending threat to appear. I think I just took some damage, perhaps. There's definitely got to be fewer cats behind me than have spawned into the game so far, right? And we just want to keep spawning in more XP. I'm just waiting for the penny to drop about when things are not going to be okay anymore. All enemies take 6 damage. That seems totally fine. This is a problem. Alright, we took some damage. Everything stalled for a second. Give me more traction. Ah, they don't double back through my double backs, which makes sense, I suppose. Let's cut through here. If we go even bigger vacuum, you have to imagine eventually, oh god, they will just hoover up everything on the board over and over and over again, right? Struggling to get to that orb in the center though. What else do we even want? We'll take a thump. It's just these flying cats that are the problem. We've killed 49 cats so far. What I don't have is any indication on, like, how much HP any individual cat has. Give me even more knitting needles. It seems that all of the cats qualify as the same enemy in our kill count. Although we now have a yellow cat here rather than a red cat, which is interesting. Probably do with some more max HP because we have been injured in our travels. There's a green orb there. I've got no idea what that is about. Is it healing? Don't think it was. Tiny sweater, flame trail. Let's give me more flame trail because everything is running through the flame trail. Feels like we've been going way longer than 4 minutes. Obviously, the clock is only counting when we're moving. Even more knitting needles. Cut through the side of here. I'm really wondering how long are we expected to last in a run? And do you get to a win or do you just set a high score, you know? Give me another shiny pebble because levels are getting fewer and further between now. I need to get into that center zone, which is going to be tricky. I just got hit again because I hesitated and double backed. How am I going to get in here? Very carefully, I guess, is the answer. Bigger flame trail. Oh, that is a very poorly placed enemy. I've got no idea what the little green orbs are doing either in relation to anything. Even bigger... oh, I wanted to go down and I pushed the wrong button. Okay. We've unlocked Prism. We've unlocked Love. And then you just go again? I mean, Prism. Shine 2 rotating beams of light out of you. They deal 40 damage per second. Oh, well, Love would have been good last run. Obviously, does a lot more for us. Popcorn. If you would be damaged by an enemy, avoid it instead. Cooldown 35 seconds. Now, I must confess, I've not played any, like, very few in the way of Bullet Heavens. But I'm kind of struggling to see what the draw of this experience is. Like, it's just run in a big circle. Like, the loop of what we're doing does not seem the most engaging to me. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm missing something. Like, it seems like it's going to come down a lot to how quickly can you kill the guys floating around. Because everybody else doesn't seem like a threat at all. Oops. I missed my turn. Yeah, so it's just mitigate. Like, don't run in loops and mitigate the movement of the floating guys in the center. And everything will be okay. Honestly, I'm just having fun going full Prism here. No idea if it's an efficient method of dealing damage, but it's the one I've chosen. Because, you know, if you unlock stuff, you play with new stuff, right? Let's go big popcorn. Help keep us alive. Even more popcorn. 25 seconds seems simple enough. I'd like a vacuum, just so that we can get stuff slightly more efficiently when it's on one of these edge lanes of the ones we're passing. I wonder what the max level on popcorn might be. I also have no idea if we're, like, killing stuff more efficiently this time around, or not, compared to last run. Pebble me. Or, like, what are the green spheres compared to the blue spheres doing for me? I've just seen the stat in the lower left corner as well, which is something I'd missed. Like, does that cats have 1,000 health? Cats have 1,040, 1,050 health. Is that what I should be taking away? Perhaps. There's probably a most efficient way to move around this grid just to get them within the sight lines of the laser. But we do certainly seem to be doing more damage to the stuff in the center because there's way less of it congregating, which seems like it must be a benefit to us. Also, just the trail of cats behind us seems way smaller. Even though last time, on the first run, we had a really big fire trail. There's some more flame trail. We can see our popcorn counter on the right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we now have popcorn invincibility primed, which is obviously lovely. I just need to get these floating guys away from that ball there. I think it's more interesting when you kind of force yourself to keep moving. That's 5 prisms. Oh dear. Well, we weren't injured, but a lesson was learned for sure. We need to make sure we keep very clear exits when we go into corners. There's a vacuum. I did ask for that. Where are we headed? Not there, apparently. Now, last time, the trail of cats stayed very closely congregated to us. This time, they seem to be much, much further away, giving us a lot of a longer trail to have to deal with. Let's go more shiny pebble, just because the level ups are getting much fewer and far between now. Now we have to get into the center, which is always a risky business. Obviously, there are other bits of XP we can grab, but they're far less plentiful. Lovely. I'm gonna go, rather than going towards that blue sphere, I'm going to do a go around and make sure we stay on the outside edge when we try and collect it so that we don't end up going over ourselves. That's much safer. Popcorn is charging up in 9 more seconds. Right. Popcorn is primed again. Even stronger prism. Got no idea how... I mean, I guess yeah, it says exactly how quick the ticks are, but in relative to the actual gameplay happening, it's a lot harder to distinguish. I just watched one of the floating cats suffer, though. Find a little escape there. A 6th prism line. Feels like prism is doing a lot of work. Thankfully, we can skirt through there. 13 seconds on our popcorn. Haven't seen a popcorn offering in a while. I wonder if there is a maximum level to it so you can't just be too invincible too much of the time. But we can go down to 15 seconds from 20 or 10 from 15. We'll see when we need that in a second. Certainly is quite the disco we have put on here. Alright, we've got very strong popcorn now. Again, no idea when or if there is a end state to the game. The experience ball was behind a cat that time, which is an interesting development. Did not take damage or even a prospective hit. There's one. Popcorn is our 5-second count, which seems very strong. Give me more max HP for when the popcorn is not working out for us. Like that. Cats seem to now have almost 2,500 HP. Every level is much harder to reach. We'll take a little burst. Fetch some more cats. Oh dear. That was unwise. Popcorn is recharging again. I wonder if I stop collecting the large blue balls for a second, can I just kill off most of what is threatening me on screen? Is there any risk to just letting what is currently out there dying off? I think new cats keep floating in from the edges, so there is that to contend with, but doesn't seem like a big deal. Back on popcorn again. Oh, okay. That's a lot more enemies coming in from the edges at 10 minutes. Feels like I'm not supposed to win at this point. But you never know what we might achieve. All right, yeah, things got a bit manic there at the 10-minute mark. But we did 281,000 damage with prisons, scored nearly 3,000 points. We've unlocked a new character. A couple of new characters, it seems. I don't know how different characters are going to play differently. Energy drink. All right. Can we see different characters? Starting upgrade Prism, starting upgrade Flame Trail, starting upgrade Tiny Sweater. Okay. I understand the premise. I'm not sure it's going to be one for me in 1.0, but maybe Bullet Heavens are your thing and you want to check it out. If so, check out the link in the description for the Steam page. Otherwise, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.